I studied at Yatir 6 years ago. The military prep yeshiva at Yatir is a hothouse for future army commanders who will in time contribute a great deal to Israeli society. Just as one must nurture and tend a young plant so that it will grow into a tree and be able to contend with life in its own surroundings, we too, through attention, tender care, and warm human relations, turn the students of the prep school into good soldiers and citizens who will be able to function well in Israeli society. As long as a young man can stop and think for himself with the help of Torah learning before the army, this will ensure that he will turn out to be a better person. This will make him a better soldier, a good officer, and leader. The school is situated amid breathtaking, beautiful desert scenery that radiates a sense of greater forces. This in itself gives us the strength to engage in greater things.
We wake up about 7:30 in the morning. We're going to the tefillah, some of us. Afterward, we're going to eat breakfast. And about 9 o'clock, there's the first lesson. I wanted to learn before the army about, to be sure about if I'm going to be religious in life, not only in the army.
The army has found that the military preparatory yeshivot help young soldiers get used to army life, to the complexity of military service. A graduate of the yeshiva is more mature in his approach to serving as a soldier or as an officer in an elite unit.
We're on a navigation course at the moment. We've been given specific points on different mountains and different valleys to pinpoint, and there we've got passwords where we have to get. I lived in London, in England, and I joined this מכינה יתיר and hope to go to the army next year. Ideally, I'd want to be in the army, in the top unit, in one of the top infantry units.
The Yatir Preparatory Yeshiva will take youths from all sectors of the society and train them to appreciate learning, keep the laws of halakha, maintain all the mitzvot, from the least to the most important, and at the same time will instill in them the highest motivation to maintain the values and principles of the defense of our country and our people. Young men of Sifra and Saifa, the book and the sword. Every decision I take has its roots in the Torah. It's always there, how I understand decisions. I make the point of view of the Torah and the halakha, and my own concepts as a religious and observant human being.
I think that's the way to contribute to the country. We have a good education here in the מכינה, and we have to give it to other people. And one of the ways to do it is being officers in the army. I'm going to the tzalchanim, to the paratroops.
The daily education of observant soldiers naturally demands a great deal of sensitivity and understanding on the part of a religious commander to whom soldiers go with their problems. All this derives directly from the study of Torah in all its diversity and levels, and particularly the study of the Jewish faith and the Talmud.
My son Ophir is an officer in the Israeli Navy. He has managed to maintain a religious way of life in a secular world. Ophir is the only religious soldier on an Israeli submarine. Spending a year in Yatir gave Ophir not only the knowledge of Torah and Talmud, but gave him the tools and the capabilities to become a leader in the Israeli army and a bridge between Datiim and Chiloniim in Israel.
If you look at the whole picture of what Yatir gave me, I'd say it helped me build my character and personality and look at things in a more mature way. Yatir did not help me in a specific problem in life. It gave me a whole lot of information and of ways of looking at my life on the army, in the Air Force, and later on in civilian life in Israel. I believe my success as a pilot has a lot to do with the year I spent in Yatir.
The school has ties with the village of Yatir, helping among other things with agricultural work. One thing that will always be there in Yatir is the feeling of belonging to one large family. This instills in you a commitment to the well which nurtured you.
When I come across a problem, I just pick up the phone and I call Moishi in the Mechina and I ask him my question, and usually I get answers.
When they leave the army, they find their way to our beit midrash or stay in touch by phone through visits on holidays or festive occasions. The connection Yatir has as a home away from home is a long-term one.
As the years go by, the Premilitary Academy continues to grow. Just recently, construction of a student's dining room was completed. On the other hand, despite the investment and swift progress, work on completing the study hall has slowed down due to a lack of funding.
With its optimistic outlook and sense of responsibility toward the future of Israeli society, the preparatory school's contribution is unique not only to the army, but to society in general. I think the direction is very clear. These are quality guys. These are the guys who move forward, who go to the officers' course and lead the rest.